Hi and welcome to this new flight of the new Skywalker V5 with FY31AP, and there is a nice question: why do we need FY31AP? I was looking for the chances to describe the answer, and here when I was shooting this video I found the best answer. So here we took off, and I wanted to go heading this way, 2-3 km, because I know there is no hidden Chinese military base. In China, if you are a FPV pilot and you happen to make a mistake of flying over a hidden Chinese military base, your career ends. Anyway, so we know there are no hidden military bases here, so I wanted to go 2 or 3 km heading this way on river. I'm pretty sure there are no hidden military bases inside the river, so we are very safe to fly over this area right in front of us and nothing goes wrong. So I was actually heading this way with an aim to fly 2 or 3 km, and I forgot that the story begins here. I totally forgot that Mr. Joe, in fact, has bought a new FPV system and he installed on his Skywalker. Here you can see in the background he's setting his patch antenna and system. Now, being totally inexperienced, Mr. Joe bought 1.2G, I'm using 1.3G, and Mr. Joe sets his 1.2G at the same channel 8, same frequency. That means if he turns on his FPV system, all I see is the video from his camera and his plane on the ground. Well, this is how the story begins, and this is how we answer the question that why do we need FY31AP or some autopilot which actually safely bring your plane back to you. So back to the story, and here we are flying. I was enjoying. I thought, okay, I will go over this bridge, fly to the other side of the river, and then make a turn and fly lower on the bridge maybe before I go farther in that direction to 2 or 3 km. But then I realized, right here my video goes away and I start seeing Mr. Joe's foot. I quickly put the Skywalker on auto return to home, and you see the plane makes a very nice smooth turn and starts flying back to me. That is its home point. So you can see here plane is heading back safely. Now all I can see in my video goggles is Mr. Joe's foot or Mr. Joe's camera view, which is coming through the plane on the ground. So here we fast forward the video so that the plane reaches there quickly. Now the plane is gliding here. I turn down the throttle to 0 and let the plane glide on autopilot. Many people, I actually walked to Mr. Joe, and my goggles are on my head and my radio is in my hands. I'm not doing anything here. I'm actually talking to Mr. Joe here, and I'm in fact helping him to change his channel for his video feed and testing if I'm seeing my video or his video. Until now I'm seeing his video in my goggles, and the plane is flying right above our heads. Many people were smiling seeing me holding my radio in my hands and my goggles on my head. They thought my airplane crashed. They didn't know my airplane was safely circling over my head. So this is why we really need FY31AP or any autopilot. In fact, my experience with FY21AP and FY31AP has been very good. So you can see the plane is still circling. It kept on circling because I was actually helping Mr. Joe to set a different channel. As soon as Mr. Joe sets different channel, here comes my video back. I put on the goggles and I said, alright, let's turn on the throttle and go enjoy some FPV. Now I do not have much battery left, so what I'm doing is just trying to fly around. I'll go over this construction area. You can see these buildings have grown really tall. I think my propeller needs to be balanced on Skywalker. As you can see, these dancing buildings are looking really funny. In fact, nice dancing. I should put some music on this one. So yeah, I need to balance my propeller. Here we say hello to all these crane operators, and we make a turn to go away from this place, as I was hearing Mr. Joe's Skywalker flying around, so I wanted to follow his Skywalker. Now the other funny thing is Mr. Joe is actually totally fond of watching into goggles, but he's not fond of flying FPV. So what he does is he set this all expensive. He bought a very expensive FPV stuff. So he actually sets everything on his plane. Then he asks the other pilot to fly the plane while he stands there with goggles on his eyes and watching the footage coming through his camera on the plane, and keeps smiling, keeps giggling, keeps telling people what is happening. Alright, so I thought I will just do actually till this another base. As you can see right here, it's not another runway, it's some people making cement blocks. Till here it's approximately 1.5 kilometer. So I in fact fly here and then make a turn. Just wanted to see if the road is drying up, because we want to shoot some red cat footage on this road, as this road still have dirt on it. So here I make a turn, and I wanted to see if this area has ample place for us to bash red cats, but to my dismay, everything is still muddy due to rain. We need to wait until the things dry up. So here we go, and here I will make another turn and a lower pass just to see if we can use some of this dirt road, which is unfinished road, to shoot some of good RC bashing footage. So here we go, make a turn. In front of us, these are small houses, the area of poor people. I'm sure this will be torn up very soon, as more sky-rise or sky-high buildings will rise very soon. And enjoy a lower pass here with some more dancing roads. Man, I have to balance this propeller. I'm sad, all I see is mud, muddy road, muddy road, mud. So guess I have to wait. I charge all the batteries for red cats, and it started raining again. Well, no choice. So anyway, we are still flying, and here you can see Mr. Chill's Skywalker right in front of us, making a left turn and coming right at us. In fact, the other friendly pilot is flying the plane while Mr. Cho is enjoying the view. He has set up his FPV system to go at least 5 kilometers. I believe with his setup he doesn't have any troubles going at least 8 to 10 kilometers. Now his friend actually landing the Skywalker, so I thought I will follow it, and they missed an approach, maybe like nose pitched up, so they decided to fly away, and I decided to follow them. So this is actually a very good piece of footage where I am following Mr. Cho's Skywalker. If Mr. Cho listens to me and learns to fly FPV, we can have lots of fun flying with each other. I can actually give him one of my camera like Replay XD on his plane and GoPro on my plane, and we can actually follow each other very well. But it will take some time to persuade him to do that. He is kind of very childish, scared to do FPV. My Skywalker V5 actually is set up very perfectly, and it offers very good speed as well. As you can see here, I take full throttle to get up. I'm running out of battery, so I go around and make a landing approach. While I was making a landing approach, I found I'm too high, so I reduced the altitude with my favorite method, that is circle around. So here we are circling around to make a good approach, and then we will have touchdown. The wheels, the little Cessna wheels that I put under the nose of Skywalker, they do in fact a very good job. So pretty much this has been a very good video, and I appreciate you watching. Another video is coming right after this one, where we went to the stadium area. I stood on top of there's a small hill, and I pen launched the Skywalker, and I flew a nice challenge flight over stadium, so you can have a very good look of stadium area from the air in the coming next video. Do not forget to watch and subscribe to my both channels, AliShanMao and AliShanMao Live. Thank you very much.